Today we're going to be taking a look at my Milwaukee Tools mobile workstation that I use as a daily tool cart. So stick around to check this one out. So here is my Milwaukee Tools workstation. This is, I guess, kind of designed to be like a standalone toolbox with a work surface on top. It's really small enough to be used as a tool cart, and I needed a bigger tool cart than my old Harbor Freight one. It's very affordable. I think it was around $600, which for the quality and the size and just everything about it is a very good price. So let's get into this. As you can see, it has this stainless top. The top's pretty thin. I mean, there's some dents and dings in it, as you can see. But nonetheless, it's a nice work surface. I did mount this awesome Wilton vise on here. It's extremely handy to have right on my cart, and it looks really awesome on there. I like it a lot. I guess the biggest downside to using this as a cart is it does not have any edge to keep stuff from rolling off. I may do something like I may build a little edge around the perimeter of it in the future, but honestly, it hasn't really been that big of an issue so far, so I'm not really that concerned about it. And I've been using this cart for a while now, several months, so it's not really that big of an issue for me. And then obviously the top doesn't flip up like a lot of carts do, but that doesn't really bother me because that made it to where I could mount a vise to it. And like I said, I use the top for a work surface anyway, so it's really perfect for me. On the side here, I got my little snap-on magnetic phone holder. I put my phone in while I'm working. And this is just a little Bosch. It was actually for the laser level, I forget the exact tool number or whatever, but it was for the laser level, but it has a little 1/4-inch adapter that you can screw a GoPro or camera stand on. So I use it to mount, my GoPro or camera on. Then it also serves a double purpose to hold this massive breaker bar I have on the side of my cart here. It's got a power strip right there with USB on it. I don't really use that because I'm always rolling this cart around. Then I just keep, my mostly used fluids down here on this little tray, and that tray does flip up and you can move it around to the different bolt holes and stuff around the cart. If you watched my Harbor Freight custom tool cart video a while back, you've seen these spare tire lowering tools. They are linked in my Amazon store down below, so if you're interested in those, check that link out. Then over here I have my nice little Sun X magnetic tray, and then my little Milwaukee work light. This is a nice little light. It's not super bright or anything, but it's just a nice, good, reliable light. Then it's got a bottle opener on it, which is pretty cool. I use it to hang my light though. So getting into the top drawers here. So since my toolbox over there, I don't really have any junk drawers in there per se. So this is kind of where I keep all my odds and ends and stuff like that. So I got a ton of zip ties. These are just all my little cheapy throwaway lights. Got my safety glasses. You got to have safety glasses around. These Milwaukee ones are super nice. They have a removable padding in there to help keep dust and stuff out. Got tape, some Scotch-Brite, some sandpaper under there. All of my engine sealers and super glue, Teflon tape, a couple different pipe sealer, thread locker, just stuff I use often. And then, as you can see right there, these drawers are soft close, which is really nice. Then over here is another junk drawer, I guess you could say. It's not really junk though. I mean, I use this stuff a lot. All this is kind of like different recall parts. These little syringes were to inject grease into a window switch on the Vibes. Some terminal release tools, different odds and ends things. I got some more flashlights and knives, some disconnect tools, antenna, wrench, bunch of ink pens, tape measure, little wire wheels, all my wire brushes that I use, razor blades, all my miscellaneous caps that I've collected over the years that I keep in here. And if you're gonna get one of these carts, if you notice these dividers I have in here, they like literally fit perfectly. As you can see on both ones here, they go all the way from the front to the back on these drawers. If you have an IKEA close to you, that's where I picked these up. They were like their cheapest silverware organizers, and I didn't even realize they would fit this perfectly, but they literally fit like perfect in these drawers. So go to IKEA and get these, and they fit perfect in the Milwaukee cart. And the next drawer down here, I just keep, you know, some of my magnetic trays. I leave this kind of open in case I want to just throw something in here while I'm working or whatever. I got my pickup tool, some long extensions, my indexable, extendable pry bar. I love that thing. Long blowgun, magnetic pickup tool, and my hood prop. So nothing too exciting in there. Then this is one of the main drawers in here. This set right here, the extended swivel head sockets, I guess you would say, I don't know, extension sockets. You can see Silman Pro. These are also linked to my Amazon store. I would highly recommend getting these. I didn't realize how much I would use these until I picked them up. Just the fact that the swivel is built in to the extension makes it so much more compact, and you can get into a lot of different places with these. So I would definitely pick that up. That set actually isn't very expensive either. I forget how much it is, but I know it's pretty inexpensive. Bunch of just random pocket screwdrivers and cheap picks, just throwaway picks, little magnetic tool, all of my bits. And these are the Ernst Bit Boss trays, I believe is what they're called. They are very cool. They hold a ton of bits, as you can see. Then I got the gear wrench 10mm deluxe set. I kind of just thought it was funny, so I bought it, as if I don't already have enough 10mm sockets. These are the vamp plier scissors. Those are very cool. I use those a ton. They'll cut through just about anything. A ton more pocket screwdrivers, you know, tire gauge, tread gauge, blowgun. This Vim set, there's the part number if you're interested. It's inverted Torx swivel 1/4 inch. The 3/8 are always way too thick, but the 1/4 inch are really nice. I think Vim's the only people that makes that, so check that out. Got a little snap-on 1/4 inch swivel set here. These are the newer ones that don't have the collar on them, and that's why I bought them, because they're so much thinner than the ones with the collar. There's that set. It goes 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, and 8. And then I got the Platinum Tech long ratcheting reversible flex head wrenches. These are also linked to my Amazon store. 21, 22, 25, and 24. Those are actually really nice wrenches. I got some long cheapy screwdrivers, some universal extensions. Those are also handy. So that's kind of that drawer. And then here is the next drawer down. This one's kind of just a random drawer of all kinds of different stuff. I got my little magnifying glass clamp soldering rig. I don't use that a ton, but it's kind of cool. Gloves, a bunch of plastic clips. That's what all these are, is just different assortments of clips. Those come in so handy to have. It's really nice to have those. You can pick those up for pretty cheap online. The new butane soldering iron from Snap-on. It's really nice. I do not know the part number to that. If you're interested in the part number, I can get it for you. Glue sticks for my hot glue gun right there. Got that little cheapy glue gun from Harbor Freight. Occasionally we have to use that you know, for different recalls, or if you do like a headliner harness or something like that, you have to hot glue it back on. The Power Probe torch kit. This kit is awesome. There's the part number for anyone that wants it. Little torch kit. It's got all the different attachments. Really nice little torch. I've had this for several years now. Harbor Freight soldering iron. It's nice to have for the more heavy duty applications. O-rings. I got the metric set and the standard set. Then assortment of hose clamps, just for whenever you need those. Heat gun. Then I got my little pack out container here with my tie straps and bungee cords and clamps and everything. I just keep all that in there to keep it somewhat organized instead of just throwing it in a drawer. Then here's the money drawer. This is all my Milwaukee cordless stuff. This is the 1/2 inch high torque, 3/8 mid torque. This is the M18 fuel drill. Then the impact driver M18. I got the little right angle attachment. That thing's really nice. This is just the screwdriver. This is the non-fuel. I really like that thing. It's nice with the adjustable clutch. 3/8 stubby. Awesome, awesome tool. 1/4 inch stubby. Awesome, awesome tool. And then you got the extended ratchets, 1/4 and 3/8, and the regular 1/4 and 3/8. And then over here, I just keep, you know, my 2x4s that I use for different things, putting under oil pans and stuff. This is what I use to clean my box. Check those guys out, the box cleaners. Make some cool stuff. But these are just all the fluids I use often. And these little containers here are actually out of that pack out box that was right here. I just put them down here to help organize some of the smaller containers. Oh yeah, and this organizer rack that these are sitting in right here, that rack, that comes with this cart. So that's going to be included when you get one of these carts. I do not believe you can buy those separately. So that's a pretty cool feature on the Milwaukee cart. But yeah, that's kind of a quick tour of my tool cart. I consider this my tool cart. Some may consider this a toolbox. It's technically called a workstation. Whatever you want to call it, I use it as a tool cart. It's definitely easy to move around. It's not too big. It's about the same size as all of the bigger tool truck toolboxes, like the Jamestown Matco boxes or the Maximizer Mac boxes. It's about the same size as all of those. When you're thinking size wise, that's about how big it is. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button down below. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, I really appreciate you guys watching. Have a great day.